What is up, everybody? Welcome back to MGM MarketAbilities podcast. And I'm here on a very cold January day. Like, it is very cold, like 5 degrees outside or something. And our air can't keep up. You know, we're in an old building and we're moving locations in about a month or so. And so that's super exciting. But it's very, very cold. But here's the thing is no matter how cold it is or hot it is outside, you still need to market, even when you don't want to. And so today I'm going to talk about the effortless way to market you or your brand, your personal brand, your company, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to market, whatever you're trying to sell. We're going to talk about how to do it effortlessly. We kind of lean into 5 different ways that you can implement into your marketing. To maybe you don't want to focus on marketing, you want to focus on other things more. Whatever your priorities are. We're going to dig into that. So number 1 is building a strong digital presence. So, you know, life right now it's online. Like, people need to know that you exist. Even if you're a brick and mortar, even if you're only going to be local. I can't tell you how many times I try to look up a menu for a local restaurant here in Southern Illinois, and I can't find them online. We sometimes won't even go there. Because it's like, if there's no menu, if there's nothing online that we can see, like, is this place good? Is this place bad? Sure, you can look at some reviews on Yelp and whatnot, but if you don't actually have a strong digital presence online, I am actually going to naturally not trust your company, your restaurant, whatever it is, because that's how life is. Like, you got to dig in. It's 2025. And it's time to get online. Like, no matter what you do, it doesn't matter if your company doesn't take place online at all. You still need to be online for people to find you. So you have to build a strong presence online, and it's easy. Like, you just post about what you're doing. You post good things. You can even post bad things. Like, hey, this is a problem that a lot of people have. This is how we solved it. Boom. People are going to be like, solve that problem for me. Easy marketing. Easy. And then talk about embracing things. AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I don't think it's ever going to go anywhere. I don't foresee that. Obviously, I can't tell the future. I'm not a prophet by any means on what's going to happen with AI. So, but from what I can tell, it's just going to get more and more advanced. It's going to be more, become more, and everything. So it's time for you to dive in and start using some AI tools, because here's the great thing is there's a lot of automation and all this other stuff that can happen for you because of AI. And that makes your marketing a little bit more effortless. Makes it more effortless. Sorry, I worded that weirdly. Because like I said, you want to focus on sales. You want to focus on designing this or doing that, whatever within your business. But you can't do that because you're so making sure the marketing is all good to go. But see, with AI, man, they've come out with so many cool tools now that will help you automatically post or comment, or, you know, I'm sure you've seen the people who, you know, if you comment this on my post, I'll send you this. That's all automations. That's all AI automations. It's, you know, chat bots and stuff on your website. Like, people need to ask a question, you can put a chat bot on your website to where it automatically answers that question for you, so that you're not being diluted with emails and nonstop, you know, questions of the same question over and over again, which can get super annoying. And so just embrace AI. Look at what it can do for you to free up your time, because that's the most important resource that we have as business owners, right? Is time. I mean, money is great and it's cool and it can do a lot of things, but it can never really replace time. Okay. So, networking, like just talking to people, literally just talking to anyone about what you do. Like going on podcasts like ours, or maybe somebody in your industry has a killer podcast. Ask if you can be a guest. Ask if you can get on there. And then what's going to be great is you connect with that person. You create a actual relationship with that person, and then they're actually going to use you for, you know, whatever. And their audience is going to see you and maybe start following you. And even if you get 2% of that audience or less, it doesn't matter, like 2%, whatever. And they've got like an audience of 100,000 people, let's say, that's still 2,000 people that will start following you and maybe start buying your products. So just start networking, like get involved. And that's not really like a hard thing to do. You literally just make friends and talk about what you do. Number 4, be consistent. And I've probably said this on, 50% of the podcasts that we have, but you have to be consistent. And that kind of goes along with number 1 is being, digitally present, is being consistent. Like people, once they get used to seeing posts from you, in their feed, they like that. Like people like routine. So just for example, on my YouTube channel, I post every single Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. No, like I don't even have a discussion about it. The only time that might happen is if I don't get a video filmed in time and I'm sick or something that like that were to happen. But that hasn't happened yet. I've only been doing it for like 6 months. So whatever. But my audience, like it's funny because I will post a video at 7 a.m. and already like 20 people have watched it within like 5 minutes and commented on it. And the video is like 20 minutes long. So it's like, they haven't even gotten through the whole video yet. And they're already engaging with it because people love consistency. They love routine. So like if people know that you're going to post this at this certain time, they might be waiting for it, which is awesome because that means they're engaged. It means they're on your team. That means they are like a super fan. And that's what you want for your brand is super fans, people that'll buy your stuff and engage with you and grow with you. So you have to be consistent because consistency is like, it's a game changer because you don't really know what type of content's going to pop off every time. You don't really know, what this piece of content might do, especially even down the road. You can post something and you could think of it as so insignificant, but it impacted somebody in some certain way where they were at in life. And then they become your customer. Like that, it's crazy how that happens. It's crazy some of the emails I've gotten from the impact that I've created just by posting videos on YouTube. So be consistent. Be consistent. People need you. People need you to be consistent, okay? Because there's a world of inconsistencies right now. Lots of things going awry. And so the more consistent that you are, the more people are going to be drawn to you because they like stability. Like people like stability. It's a natural want, okay? And then last but not least, if you really want to keep your marketing effortless, this is the most important, to be honest, is you want to get to a place to where you're hardly involved with it at all. Either you hire someone or you hire a company like Growing Media, preferably a company, because only one person can only do so much, right? If you hire one person for your company. Now it's okay to hire like a director that then coordinates with a company like Growing Media. But ultimately, you need a team of people who can take care of any marketing strategies that you want to implement. And a team like Growing Media, we got so many people, we can do literally anything. Like when like websites, videos, graphics, photos, whatever. Like it doesn't matter what it is, we can handle it. We have an insane team. And so if you really want true effortless marketing, then it's time to hire. It's time to bite the bullet, let it go, and just let the business roll. Because you got to think about how much time are you going to have available to you if you start paying other people to do these things that are taking up your time. And think about, it could go one of two ways, depending on the person that you are and where you're at with your business. So maybe this part of your business, you're actually going to be able to spend more time with your family, go on more vacations, go maybe start a non-for-profit that you've been wanting to start for so long, but you just haven't had the time and it's the effort and stuff like that. It's just too much. Or you can double down on your business and do the things that you love to do, sales, creating the products or whatever it is. You can double down on that and then blow your business up even more. So it could go so many ways. It's just whatever you want. Hiring out people to do these things is going to relieve you so much. And that's it. That's it. Like marketing doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be this all-encompassing, exhausting thing that you're like, I don't know what to do next. I don't know why this doesn't work. It's not like that. It's actually pretty simple. You stay consistent and you stay relevant and you engage. Like you get engagement, like you actually engage with people around you. So that's it. It was a really short podcast again. I love these short podcasts. I think these are better, honestly, especially if I don't have someone to interview or talk to. And then again, I like saying this. If you want to be on our podcast, if you own a business, you're in marketing, you're in like videography or graphics or websites or something, we would love to have you on the podcast as a guest. We'd love to interview you, talk about marketing, talk about business practices, talk about life. We're all about it, and we would love to have you. So please send us a DM on Instagram or Facebook, or of course, you can comment down below and we'll figure out a way to reach out to you. We love you guys, and I'll see you next week.